My name's Jolene. I'm here with VEGA.TV. I'm here with those Darlins.
In yet another shit hotel, I could have been just anywhere.
So you guys just came back from Denver, had a little bit of a band trouble, but as far as that goes, how is the rest of the tour? I guess what's the height of the tour? Do you have any good stories?
The whole tour's been awesome. We've been on tour for about 2 months, so it's kind of hard to say what the high
Yeah,
is.
there were some really great shows, but none like that really stand out. That was the best one. They're all kind of like the best for different reasons, or the worst for different reasons. But most of them have been really good.
Yeah. Is there anything you guys can't live without on tour?
Pens.
Clean underwear.
Clean underwear.
And clean socks. Those are like
Yeah.
the two things. If you just have that, everything else is like, I can deal with it.
You can do it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Reading material.
Yeah.
Keep you occupied through the day.
Yeah. I go nuts without read or write or anything.
Yeah. So how would you describe those Darlins to someone who's never heard of you before?
Usually just say
We're a rock and roll band.
Yeah. That's about it.
Yeah.
So how do you think your music, you kind of mentioned this, how do you think your music's evolved from like the first album to this one? Is it just like you remember, or has it been like
I think
just like
personal growth, like within each of us, and musically, and I don't know.
Yeah, we've gotten better at our instruments because we played them for longer and put more hours in. So just in general, the whole thing is taking
and life experience, of,
Yeah.
like doing it and kind of,
we learned a lot.
getting to know each other a lot better too. I think really helps being able to feed off of each other and figure out like kind of how to play in a different way now.
Is there any certain music that inspires you, or anything that inspires you?
Absolutely. Tons of things inspire us. That's a big question. Yeah.
How about with this last album?
Let's see. With this last album, Jesse and I were both listening to like a lot of Patti Smith's records and Neil Young. Kind of just we already liked them, but kind of went back and like went through their whole repertoire.
Yeah, Patti Smith came out with a new album.
Oh, yeah.
So that was kind of cool. It was like, it was just nice because it was modern and it was relatable to this time. So that was inspiring.
Has there ever been an album you've been listening to on tour over and over again?
I've been making playlists, so I haven't really been listening to any like album all the way through.
I don't listen to a lot of music on this tour, to be honest. I've just been listening to silence. Trying to.
I've been listening to William Tyler's record that he just put out. He's from Nashville also.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really good. It's all.
Yeah.
You know him?
No, I've not, but I'm like, I'm interested now.
Yeah, Impossible Truth.
Impossible Truth.
Yeah,
okay.
It's really good.
From Nashville. Nice. So one last question: if you guys could sneak into a band rehearsal, a band practice of anyone, who would you choose?
Do you know who you would pick? Well, everyone that I'm thinking of is like really old now, and like, I think they'd all just be like curmudgeons and like be like, that just ruined my whole idea of what a cool rock and roll band you are, because you're all just
my first
cranky.
instinct was like the Rolling
I was gonna say the Rolling Stones, and I was like, that sounds awful, actually.
No.
It'd probably be pretty rude.
I don't want to get. I'd rather just keep the image in my head that they put out there. I don't want the behind the scenes.
I kind of feel like the same way about like stuff that we do too. Like sometimes you don't want everyone to know like everything that goes on with you. It gives
or
them,
maybe
like, a
everyone
bit,
thinks they want to know everything, but
You're
they
like,
don't
no,
really.
You want the mystery, trust me.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I don't really need to see any bands practice because I get enough of like bands from being on tour with them and stuff. I'm like, you know what?
Getting to see all other bands.
I get what it's like to be in a band. I don't need to see this guy.